Hello and welcome. This tutorial will cover how to basically export a model from Blend to Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Well, for this tutorial I'll be using Blender. The version is not important, but our version is 2.76. We're also using this little friend here, which is our add-on, which basically tells Blender that how to export the model so that Jedi Academy can see it. And of course we're going to be using our friend Radiant. My version is 1.5. So let's begin real quick. I will provide a link in the description below to download the exporter. It's by Sembi. I don't remember where do I find it, but where did I find it? But it's thanks to the author. I don't know. We'll go. So let's first of all let's import the add-on. Assuming you have this already, you just simply cut it. I'll just copy it to show you, and we go to the folder where we have installed our Blender. In my case is Editor Tools, Blender, and we open this. We go to scripts, we go to add-ons, and in add-ons we just paste it here, right? Okay, I don't do it because I already have it installed. So we launch Blender and we go to File, we go to User Preferences, and here you should have a tab Add-on. We can type MD3, and here's our add-on. You gotta make sure that this little click is on and save user settings. So we have Blender with our add-on. Now let's make a model real quick. Oh my god, that shouldn't happen. So let's click tab, just switch to edit mode. We're not gonna make anything, so for simplicity's sake. So we're gonna just texture this box. Split U, Smart UV project. Okay. Now let's find a texture for this. We switch to the UH image editor, and let's open our texture for the model, which will be next one we have here. It's called bricks. Now this is an important thing. The textures, you should know this by now, but it should be by a power of 2. You know, if not, they will not show. So here's our ugly box with a texture on it, and it's you shouldn't do a model which has more than 1,000 polygons. It won't work. At least that's what the creator of the add-on says. So the other thing you should get in mind is that you have to triangulate the faces of the model. If not, I don't know, I never did it without the triangulate, but that's another item that the creator of the add-on says that we have to do. So we click Ctrl T and automatically makes triangles out of the faces of our model. With this done, we only have to export it. My gosh, that was easy. Jesus. Now we have the model, and go to, you have to make sure you have it selected, right? If you're doing a model more complex with multiple groups, you have to select all the groups and then go to File, Export, MD3 plus shaders. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting something. Before you export, you have to do something to tell Quake 3 engine that okay, this box has a texture. So we have to come here to the object tabs, and we go scroll down, and we will see something called custom properties. We click add, and here's the tricky part. You have to put MD3 shader, and in property value you have to put the root of where is the texture. In my case it's models map object Tristan, and the name of the texture, which is I think bricks.jpg. This is very, very important. Now another thing, our friend here Radiant won't see the textures unless they are in a pk3 folder package or whatever. So I'm going to show you real quick how do I have it. I have it in, it's here. I got basically in your base folder you should have this. You should know this by now, but here I got my pk3 already done. It's very important that the texture that you're gonna use for the model is in this pk3. So in my case it's models map objects Tristram, and here I'm gonna put the texture. So with the texture here I can close this. I already told this guy, well, this is MD3 shaded and it's in the root object Tristram models map object, sorry, Tristram bricks.jpg. We click OK. Now we have this, we have our model. We're going to export MD3 plus shaders, and another tricky part here is we have to choose a folder. We're not gonna put the model into the pk3. We're just gonna put it in my case it's in the Academy base models map object Tristan. This is the folder of the game. Actually I'm gonna go name this brick 2 horrible dot md3, and we export, and we cross our fingers. That's it. Our model is exported. Now let's check it. Let's see if we can see it on Radiant. Right click, MISC, models, model, and we're gonna search it, map objects. We're gonna search here from Tristram, and it was called bricks, something like that, right? So we search for brick 2, open, and there's our model, our horrible square model. It's super duper small, and that is because it's not right. The proportions are not right. We're gonna just add the key value. I don't remember this model scale, and just put like 7. This is how we scale our models, and we have our model. Horrible, simply the simplest of models, but there we have it. That's a model, and it's in Radiant, and therefore it should be in our game. We're gonna show you that just to show that it works. Let's put our horrible box here. I've been using Hammer, and I'm not familiar. I've been practicing so much in Hammer that to use Radiant again is like weird. So map objects, and Tristram, and we choose bricks. Model should be, where are you? Brick 2. Open. And there you are. And oh my gosh, what I'm doing. It's crazy. In my little model. There you are, and this is like that. Oh, it's not like that. Should be up. And let's scale it up a little bit. Shift N or N. N, just N. Model scale 7. Enter. You should know this by now, but you have to create a this box has no collision model. So if I enter the game, I will be able to go through it. So you have to make a brush and make a collision model out of it. I really don't remember how to work with Radiant. It's been so long. But I think it was like this. Let's just put that, and let's add a texture. This was like T, right? And clips, physics clips, right? I don't even remember how to apply a texture to the model. This is bad. There we go. Right? So now let's test this. So we're gonna build. Let's do this real quick. BSP light faster. I'm gonna compile. Sorry if I'm not very quick or clear, but it's been a long time since I don't use this editor, and I kind of lost the practice. So we're gonna launch our game. Holy Jesus. Okay, I'm kind of slow. Look at the time, it's 6 in the morning. It's very early. And we're gonna search for Star Wars and this map. How was the name? I think it was Casita. Well, let's try. Let's launch multiplayer. And it was like, oh my gosh, dev map. Casita in my case. In your case, is your map, of course. Okay. Kind of a stupid affirmation there. And we join our marble. There we have our box, our horrible brick box, and it has collision, so I cannot go through it. That's because I added that physics brush to it, so it has a collision. So I can shoot it, and it's there. Well, that's all. That's how to import a model from Blender to Radiant, and therefore to Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy in my case. In your case, it can be any Quake 3 engine game. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this helpful in any means or something, or you liked it or wherever, please subscribe. Have a nice day.